Yo, 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 how's it going, everyone? Welcome to episode 33 of The Life and Suffering of Sir Brant, and we are going into an unknown realm, I guess? Are we going into the Shadow Realm? Is that where we're going?
Probably.
It's a realm unknown. The Shadow Realm's a pretty well-known realm. Is it like the realm of...
It's very unknown to me. I just know it exists. That's about it.
Oh, dude, you don't want to be sent to the Shadow Realm. It's no, you really don't want to be. Anyway, last time we did some things. We got some evidence against Auton, which was great. And then it was like, hey, because you have the evidence, all checks that you need for this are the requirements for justice and queer are down by 1 each. And then we checked it, and then it didn't make any changes. So we don't know if that's actually applicable right now, or maybe it's only in the trial that it'll happen. If that's the case, then we're at our goal right now, because then it would make it our justice from 8 or 9 would be 7 or 8, and we're at 7 right now, so that would be okay. But yeah, so we got some evidence. We also died. RIP us, RIP us. That kind of sucks, but we got some valor out of it. We're now a dangerous enemy instead of just a seasoned warrior. So, yeah, I don't know. Things are looking up, even though we have 1 more life and we're dead. What can you do?
I just got a text.
Yeah.
Saying my 2% annual cashback on my Costco membership is now available. I haven't had Costco membership at all, ever.
Oh, you're saying it's like a scam or whatever?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, really riveting commentary
there. Go to
Brent.
a website. I'm just saying, I got a text telling me I have something from my membership, which I was never a member of. So it's very clear to me that I should click on it and, give them all my information.
Oh, definitely. Because it's been a long time. Maybe you did sign up for it at some point. That's what they assume. Is like, oh, yeah, most people are, subscribed to this or are part of this. So let's send everyone an email. And, the ones it applies to, sure, it'll work. I've had that as well for, like, Spotify. Because I don't have Spotify.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I'm sure a lot of people are going to be like, what? John doesn't have Spotify? What is he doing? Yes, I don't have Spotify.
I have YouTube Premium.
Oh, nice. So that's cool. I have Apple Music, which everyone hates, apparently. But I'm like, no, but I'm so used to having my music player as part of, like, the iTunes app or whatever that's on the phone, on the iPhone. So I'm like, why do I want to split up my music or move all my music to this other app? Like, it's already there. Like, eh.
Yeah, that helps me because I never actually got into using music apps or anything until I had it for free with the YouTube Premium. So
yeah.
Technically, I never even bothered with music.
Nice.
Unless I owned the music myself. And
I've
decided to transfer it to it.
I've spent so much money on iTunes that I'm like, I feel like I should just, at this point, just stay with it. Why not? Anyways, the letter includes a delicate gilded mask of an intricate workmanship. Fortunately, it fits your face perfectly. It seems your plans for tonight have changed. What was this regarding to again? We got a letter from Sir L. Brant, or Sir L. Bourne, saying that we needed to do something. We have a case. I think.
I forget. We're going into a party with somebody else's mask, and that's about all I know.
Oh, right. There was some suspicious stuff happening, and I think we're doing a whole Danganronpa. Yeah. Following the prefect's instructions, you come at the appointed hour to an inconspicuous mansion on the edge of Anazot with a spacious yard and a tall fence around it. The gatekeepers bow and open the gate as soon as they see you. It seems the mask is enough to convince them you belong inside. Inside the yard, you see noble carriages, many more than you had expected. You are ushered into a dressing room of sorts. A change of clothes already awaits you inside. It is a curious garb, a square of flowing, sparkling cloth with clasps and cords to keep it from unwrapping. You have never seen anything like it. With the strange robe and the gilded mask over your normal clothes and face, you cannot help but feel rather silly. This attire feels positively unsuitable for any kind of plotting or scheming. That's right, we said it the right way. We're gonna make like the cult of Sh. The cult of SCH being pronounced sh instead of ska. Next, you proceed to a large room. The windows are covered in black cloth to keep prying eyes away, but you forget about it moments later. What seems to be a strange performance is playing out before your very eyes. You hear droning, unfamiliar music coming seemingly from nowhere. You see candlelight dancing and glimmering. Ribbons of gold and silver are hung along the walls as decorations, and there are people, many people. Like you, they are dressed in flowing robes and delicate gilded masks with narrow slits for eyes. The people are...
a helicopter is going by my house.
Oh, is
and
it?
It's picking up hard on the capture.
It's okay, I can just mute
oh, you fucking cat!
Oh, your cat's there?
Shut down my laptop. Put my laptop to sleep.
Oh no. Oh jeez. There's 3 things that always happen when we do a Let's Play. The first one is your laptop needs updates. The second one is your cat always appears out of nowhere. And the third one is we have amazing commentary.
It's the comedy police.
Brent, you made too many funny jokes, and now they're after you.
You've hurt so many people's sides. It's not... You're under arrest for side-splitting humor.
For side-splitting humor, and you're literally going out and splitting people's sides. You're actually a serial killer. The people are talking. They stand unexpectedly close to one another, their hands on each other's shoulders. You approach one of the groups, hoping to overhear the subject of their conversation, but you almost recoil when several arms reach out at once, attempting to grasp you tenderly by the shoulder. Steeling yourself, you put a hand on another person's forearm. The masked people seem friendly and genial. Genitals? What? No one appears surprised by your insecurity.
You spelt it. Genital.
Yeah, the masked people seem friendly, and genitals! they're here as well. And their conversations are also quite out of the ordinary. You hear unfamiliar names that could belong to legendary heroes of old, or to the people who have taken them as secret identities. You hear mentions of books you do not know and emotions they felt while reading them. Their conversations feel like a strange dream. You hear several voices singing in a far-off corner of the room. There are no lyrics to the song. Each voice maintains its own note.
Oh no, I'm being abducted again.
Yeah, dude.
Those damn aliens.
The Furons really like us, man. Destroy all humans, aliens? They're abducting us to do weird anal stuff with us. That's gonna be fun. Together, these voices form a tender, softly aching melody. It feels enrapturing. It spirits you away. You feel so distant now from the purpose of your visit, so withdrawn from the judge's trade, so far away from the Empire and from your very self. A hand touches your shoulder, bringing you back to your senses. A pair of familiar eyes look at you intently from behind a glinting greenish silver mask. They belong to... It's Octavia, Mila Kunis. You pull back and bow to the Archduke's daughter. I believe I recognize the man behind this mask. I never expected to see you here today, my extraordinary human. But I must behave here. You'd best do the same. We are not alone. It would be best if we are not seen too close to one another. Also, COVID. So distance. Do it. As for this place, Sir Brent, allow me to explain. This is my circle at La-Tari. And before you ask, no, we do not plot, nor do we scheme. We have removed ourselves as far as possible from such machinations.
That's right, machinations. That's why you scheme, machinations.
Yeah.
This place is a little world of our own, a brief respite from tradition and noble customs and other such fuss. Our gathering is but a pretense, a game of make-believe. We pretend we are neither nobles, nor citizens of the blessed empire, nor humans, nor Arcanians, but the La-Tari. Do you know what this word means?
Why would I know what this word means? You literally just taught it to me like 5 seconds ago.
You yelled at my face, and I just don't know what to do with that information.
Yeah, I know like context clues, but you're not giving me any context clues of what this is.
I would not be surprised if you had never heard of the La-Tari. These days of the people of La-Tari are mentioned only in rare historical works. Long before us, in an age when this land was fertile and green, the La-Tari
I don't know why it's really fun to say that.
La-Tari lived upon the land that would become Magra. They were masters of a remarkable art. They could create worlds from nothing but their conscious minds. Many of these... Oh.
This sounds like it was when this whole world started. It was a big MMO that had players, the La-Tari, and then they're doing whatever they want, like a Minecraft service or something like that, right? And then they friggin' got bored of the game, so the AI just started coming in and started creating stuff slowly, but not like the players. So they came up with the La-Tari because they're the gods that they used to be, and then they're just AI. This whole thing just turned into a populated with AI rather than players.
So this is like an after Minecraft or a predecessor to Minecraft.
Afterwards, I guess.
Yeah.
It's just an MMO of some sort that just got unpopular.
Nice.
Many of these people come here for simple entertainment and a brief taste of freedom. Others seek a respite from the binding customs of the noble lot. Still others feel encumbered by their blood ties and ancestral obligations. Only here we are fully free from the burden of our past and present. Yet some among us seek more than brief moments of freedom. They are drawn here by the fascination with the La-Tari and their idea that our entire existence can be shaped by the mind alone. We strive to know the La-Tari people for ourselves. We strive to continue their teachings. We strive to become them. If we happen to master the art of shaping worlds from our own, we may yet break free of the trap that is this harsh existence.
Surprised by this, you ask her why she is telling you this so openly and why she really emphasizes
La-Tari!
She knows that the rituals of extinct races are held in the same regard as magic and punishable as such. In response to your question, Octavia suddenly takes off her golden mask and reveals a slight smile on her once hidden face.
May a voice ne'er speak words of deceit. To great shame lies the path of untruth. Where an Arcanian lies, where a human denies, the La-Tari speak truly, forsooth. I'm not afraid. The truth of the La-Tari matters more to me than any persecution.
That's killing me.
You came here in secret wearing a mask, which means the prefecture has taken an interest in my little gatherings. But I am confident you will describe this as an innocent club of young nobles and keep our fragile world from prying eyes and ears. Would you do this for me, Brante?
These words spoken by Octavia sound more like an assertion than a question, but you are in no hurry to respond. Your thoughts are tangled, lost among the echoing voices, fluid motions, and transcendent music. This gathering is in violation of the law. This you cannot deny. All rituals of extinct races were banned at the foundation of the Empire. You may summon the gendarmes here at any moment. You need only give a sign to the driver, and when they get here, the circle of La-Tari will be gone in an instant. You will prove to the city that not even the most noble of its denizens are above the law, but Octavia will never forgive you. You could, on the other hand, keep the circle of the La-Tari a secret from Alborn and report this meeting as a harmless gathering of young nobles looking for an opportunity to socialize. But if the secret chancellery, the chancellery of course, ever takes interest in these meetings, you will be powerless. Someone has already reported Octavia's circle to the prefecture. There is a very good chance these reports will continue. Perhaps if you tell Octavia of the danger she is facing, she will disband the circle herself. There is one more way you could resolve this predicament. With a piece of paper, some ink, and a bit of skill, the Circle of La-Tari could become a noble historical society, one of many dozen in Anazat alone. Legitimized by the city, Octavia's gatherings would remain a secret within this mansion. But do you have enough influence to make this possible? And would it be wise to expend it in this way? Do you have enough, followers on Instagram to be able to do this? Because, do you have enough influence in being in
Say something, Brent! I don't know what Instagram is! What the fuck are you talking about? This is no time to be quiet. The great mystery of La-Tari is about to begin.
So we have all the options here.
We do. We can keep their secret. Our justice goes down
Justice,
by 1.
that's
I
a
already
no.
say no. No. Definitely a no. But we get the La-Tari ritual. I can't say La-Tari anymore. It hurts so much. I already don't want to do that.
Ban the Circle of La-Tari.
Which, our justice goes up by 1. Our reputation goes down. Our eloquence goes up. Our theology goes up. And Octavia Milakunis goes down by 2.
Maybe the 2 unlocked ones would be the better.
Oh, maybe. I'm really hoping. Convince Octavia to disband the Circle. Our justice goes up by 1. Manipulation goes up by 1. And Octavia Milakunis goes down by 1. I'm totally okay with this.
Yeah.
Like, right off the bat, I'm so okay with this. Or we could legitimize the Circle. Wealth goes up by 1. Diplomacy up by 1. Theology up by 1. Willpower down by 5. Octavia Milakunis up by 1. I think this is pretty one-sided with convince Octavia to
Only
disband
because
the
I would
Circle.
go with justice. But I would say legitimize wouldn't be bad, but I
don't
say
think it would
wouldn't
be
help
either.
us. So this is actually now a conflict of interest. Do I want my justice to go up, or do I want to legitimize and actually do the thing I want to help? Either way, it's kind of just letting her know. What to do.
Yeah. I mean, I would probably legitimize the Circle. Like, personally, I would, but because I know the knowledge of we need one more justice, that is heavily weighing me into
the decision,
convince Octavia, because this could be our last time to get justice.
Yeah.
And it's one of the rare opportunities where we get justice and it doesn't affect career.
Yeah.
As well, right? Because if our career goes down by 1 more, I think we're in danger of losing our job. So we're at a 3 right now. I know when we move into the next range, a 2 to a 1, I think is really not good. So yeah, are you okay with this, Brent? Convincing
at this
Octavia?
point, are we able to save it in a separate file? Have 2 different files? I want to see what.
Probably. I mean, settings.
Because maybe at the end we'll come back and just quickly go through what it would be.
What happens?
Yeah.
I want to say there's no way to do it, but I don't know.
There's probably a way to do it that we just don't know how to do it. That's what I would say. So I'm fine.
Like, if there was save states, I would definitely do that. I think because we can go back and we can redo chapters, but I don't know if that means I'm not sure. What happens, because I know you can go back and replay chapters, but I wonder if whatever chapter you click on, it'll ask you which file do you want to load it from.
Oh,
right?
Yeah.
And then maybe if we load it from that and then we come back to this part, a realm unknown, then technically we could go down the legitimize the Circle.
Yeah.
I would say that's probably the way to do it, but
we'll go convince. I'll go convince.
Okay, thank you. I love you. I see the +1 and I'm like, please, we need it. But yeah, we can definitely go back and look at legitimize the Circle afterwards. Okay, convince Octavia to disband the Circle. We're doing it. We've met our requirements. Now we just have to not die.
Gently, you take the Archduke's daughter by the hand and beg her to hear you out. With great patience and insistence, you tell Octavia that she has underestimated the danger that looms over her guests and herself. Ever since the Empire was founded, reenactment of any rituals of extinct races have been considered a sign of revolt against the crown. And worse yet, the circle seeks to reach the La-Tari. I don't know. I don't want to mimic that. I really don't want to.
You'd have to go. You'd have to do your Mickey Mouse voice, I think. There you go.
It's really odd.
It's hard. It's hard to do.
To flee the Empire and to circumvent the worldly and divine law. If the powers that be ever learn about this, they will have no mercy. Not even Octavia's noble birth will save the circle from what it will come next. The circle of La-Tari have already been reported and is about to be dispersed, and you cannot stop it. Either you will disperse it yourself, or the secret chancellor will take it upon themselves. Octavia will come to no harm no matter what, but many of the members of her society will be taken away, regardless of their noble rank or birth. Octavia is focused on you as you speak. Her thoughts is a mystery. Her thoughts a mystery behind her dark green eyes. When you finish, she remains silent for a while, perfectly composed, as befits a lady of her rank, the trembling of her thin lips, the only hint of any inner torment.
Brent, I have no choice but to admit that you are right. But why now, of all times? So be it, my gentle judge. You leave me no other choice.
She turns gracefully to face the people in the hall and raises her hand to call their attention.
Yo, bitches, look over here! Circle of La-Tari! There will be no mystery tonight. Our meeting will have to end before its time, and there will never be another. I am your leader, and I demand that you forget forever everything that has happened within these walls. That is my word and my will. Leave this place, never to return.
The guests exchange confused glances. They begin taking off the La-Tari masks and robes. You now recognize many of them as offspring of respectable noble families residing in Anazot. Octavia, meanwhile, turns to you.
This is enough, I hope. Congratulations, you've just ended a dangerous plot against the Empire itself. As for me, I will continue on my own. I no longer need the other as much as I did at first.
Octavia cuts her speech short. She looks at you intently.
In order to say another speech.
But this is only my concern and my responsibility. Farewell, Brent. It will be a long while before we meet again. I have much to do on my own. Also, I'm a little pissed off at you, so I kind of need a couple days, or else I'm going to punch you in the face.
You report to Elborn the morning after that his concerns were well-founded. A group of young nobles has founded a secret society that sought to reenact the rituals of the long-extinct races. But you convinced them to end their dangerous practices. Wisely done, Brant. Far better than taking on every powerful noble at once. We'd never been able to punish them all. But you've managed to disperse their so-called circle. At the very least, the common folk will now see that we aren't going to let younger nobles break the law.
And then Octavia Milakunis goes around and she's like,
Okay, I know the circle is gone, but we're gonna form a triangle this time. Don't let my boyfriend know about it. We're gonna do a triangle. The triangle of La-Tari!
The age of equality under the law still remains distant, but thanks to you, justice has taken one step forward in Anazot.
oh yeah, it has. Took us one step forward into getting Dorius Otten in jail.
You cannot help but think of Octavia and those who follow her. They dared to reject the nature, lot, and birth in an attempt to become something else entirely. But in the Empire, there is no something else. I don't know why, but in Empire. It's like I'm talking about Star Wars. I'm like, what the hell? As for Octavia herself, she has disappeared from your life for the foreseeable future. She seems to have vanished from social circles of Anazot since that night. The Archnean has never been one to share her plans with you. Your encounters with her have ended as abruptly as they had begun.
Dude, I think she's gonna start ghosting us after that. Like, I don't know if we're ever gonna see her again.
Yeah.
Or at least see her in a boyfriend-girlfriend kind of way. I mean, yeah, it's okay. Hey, we're another year older. That's great. We're 25 years old. Oh, jeez.
Yep, 1143.
Oh, yeah.
Rumors are running wild in Anazat. People say that mysterious clandestine society called the Last Straw. That's weird.
Called the last straw.
I know. That's why I looked at that like the last straw. I said that and it felt right, and then I'm like, wait, that doesn't feel right.
Yeah.
I don't know. I read it normally, but for some reason it felt I don't know. Never mind. It holds the entirety of the city's seedy underbelly in its clutches, with men and safe houses all over Anazat. I thought it would go with men and women in safe houses.
No, with men and safe houses. That's clearly the other one, you know.
Are they calling women safe houses?
Remember, when you evacuate, the men need to take care of the children in safe houses first.
All over Anazat, plotting and scheming against the nobles and the rulers of the province. Their leader is a woman. No, a safe house. A ruthless criminal by the name of Sophia. She has evaded all attempts of capture.
Yo, Sophia! I think that's like one of the girls that we that we knew in the past. I think
it's one of the love interests.
Yeah, wasn't
Probably.
she? She's either. I don't think she's the religious one. I think she was the one that we've known for like ever.
The Revolt, yeah.
Yeah, the rebel. Oh, we're gonna kill her,
Or
dude. Yeah, the one that was clearly like the rebel storyline. Yeah.
the commoner rebel storyline. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Common people both fear the Last Straw and sympathize with their cause. If the rumors are true, the city finally has come as someone who will stop. Jeez, goddammit, why did I say come?
The city will come.
Someone who will stop at nothing here. Fuck, nothing to help the people claim their rights. But who would support the secret organization? And how did the insurgents manage to survive this long? No one in this city knows the answers. Magistrate El Verman, goddammit, my food's almost here, must assuage the people's fears once again. This guy's the grumpy guy.
It's the grumpy guy.
The vile mutineers and heretics who call themselves the Last Straw will be caught and executed very soon. And anyone who has given them money and shelter will meet their same fate. The secret chancellery will make sure of that.
The secret salary of Mr. Chan will make sure of that.
But even facing a manhunt, the Last Straw still endures. Slowly but surely, the influence of the underground organization is spreading throughout the city.
Oh boy, okay. So, the order is down. So there's unrest, which is probably not good. The struggle for power has gone up, I guess, so that's
0.
You know, it's gone to 0, so that's good.
We're in the center.
Yep. And then the wealth of Magra is down by 1, so I mean that's okay. It's still secure.
We have security.
We have security, so I mean
We're
that's
back
not
where we
bad.
started.
Yeah, right. Pretty much.
You are in the middle of ascending the city's city laws.
The
City
city
hall's
walls.
long. That fucking long got me. Curved marble staircase, a small man beneath the building's towering vault. You are suddenly visited that night by stupid words. Messengers of the Magistrate El Verman. They insisted the reason was most urgent. You are already expected upstairs. There is a deafening silence in the lavishly decorated corridors. Your footsteps, the only noise you can hear. Finally, you enter the spacious room that is the office of El Verman, a stately official of considerable age. You find him sitting in his comfortable chair of carved wood. He acknowledges your presence with a nod. However, the magistrate is not alone.
And we'll find out who he's with next time on the next episode. Oh yeah.
A magistrate ballsy. I don't know.
What? I mean, I was gonna go with like Brant versus the Magistrate, but you're like Magistrate ballsy. Hey, that Magistrate, yeah, he's got balls over there.